me in the chat already.
Yeah. So we've got yeah, it looks like we've got our stuff there. Just need to click live on Instagram and that happens, see what that happens. But we should be in vertical on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
That's correct.
How cool is that?
I'm seeing everything in vertical.
Yes. So speaking of stuff in vertical, let's make us there.
Look at
Hello,
that.
Sean. How are you?
It's like we're stacked together.
It's well, you're on top for a change.
Well, some people would say I live in the Great White North, and I should be, but I think you're a little further north, geographically than I am.
Possibly, possibly. So yeah, so it'll be interesting. Let us know where you're watching from, and you may notice that we are in a new vertical format. So we're just playing around with things, see how that works. So let us know whereabouts in the world you are.
Yep,
I'm going to
I
be.
have somebody from Michigan here in TikTok.
Oh, there we go.
Uh, no, look at that. We got somebody on the West Coast in the chat.
Oh, nice. And so we've got adventures with Brian on YouTube. So yeah, so we're a little bit of everywhere. And so this is Hypno News at our random time. And so
We
it'd
are
be
working
just
on that.
exactly. The problem is that when you go across like two or three different time zones, it's always trying to find the right place to put it. But lots of stuff happening in the world of hypnosis, so that is cool. I think. How are things with you?
Good. I just got a little note here from TikTok. So I'm going to appeal it and we'll see what happens.
Oh, what's it saying?
It doesn't like something. It
Interesting.
restricted
I
the
mean,
live and
yeah.
gifting. So
Ah,
it's
right.
like, oh,
It might
okay,
be that
I
we
get
mess
it.
around with the RTMP next week and see if we can't make that work. I had an interesting week this week. I on the way to a venue. I don't like being late for meetings with venues, but on the way to a venue yesterday, the day before, in front of me, across the side of the road, all of these armed police jumped out from nowhere, surrounded this car, broke the windows, dragged him out. It was craziness. But
Was
it was not only was it craziness, um, recorded the video, posted it, and I think it's had like 1.2 million views, gained 600 followers from it. Absolutely nothing to do with hypnosis, but yeah, it's 600 new followers. Is 600 new followers,
Yep.
and it looks
Well,
like
and you seem to be in the right place at the right time because that's not the first time something like that has happened.
exactly. I have no shame about just kind of running out and doing it. I'm just going to refresh my screen because it looks like I have frozen. 1 second, stay there.
Well,
You keep talking, Sean.
that's usually my line. If it's going to be cold, it's going to be cold here, right?
Yes. Let me just refresh.
Let's see what happens. And there he goes, and he's back. Still looks a little frozen, and as you
Have a
can
look on
see,
there.
he's on his way back in.
Quit
How
that.
are we looking there?
One
I still
second.
see your camera utility.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me just see what that is. There we go. Yeah. I think I had so many windows open and so many things happening. Hopefully that was that, and I'm glad that happened now and not just on the stream that I've just done. So yeah,
And if
yeah.
you
So
missed
yeah,
that stream, it was a good stream.
yeah. It was definitely interesting, and again, it was testing out the Instagram side of things. So that was good. So if you're on Instagram, I'm back. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so I think it's always a good thing of if you see something interesting that you think's interesting, get your camera out, record it, post it. Someone else might find it interesting as well.
You never can tell exactly what people will go for.
Exactly,
And in this day
exactly.
and age, all you have to do is say the word squirrel, and they're looking the other way.
Oh well, that's exactly what we were just talking about, and so, and I think that's also important for like clients we see in hypnosis. You know, a lot of them now they've trained their brains into that kind of dopamine fix. Um, yeah, it's all good fun.
I asked somebody the other day, when was the last time you spent more than 10 minutes alone with no, basically no devices, no electricity?
Yeah,
Um, you know, Brian's feeling attacked. I'm not sure why.
I think it's because we're talking about attention and focus.
Mm.
He's definitely a squirrel hunter. Nora says, hi, friends. Hi, Nora. Nora, I do apologize. I thought I'd messaged you back, but I hadn't. I am on it. I am on it, Nora, and honoured to be on it as well, if that makes sense. That makes sense if you know it. To anyone else, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah. Coming up next is Heartland Hypnosis Conference. That's in April. That should be a fantastic event. Um, that'll be a good one. I know Aisha are doing some stuff there. They've got a discount for Aisha members going at the moment for new people to Heartlands, so that'll be good. And then what else we got going on? Oh, PHS. We've got lots of work happening on the website.
Testing is in progress for PHS 2027,
Yeah,
also known as PHS 5, I believe.
PHS 5. I mean, that's what's yeah. It's it'll be interesting. The stuff that we've got planned for this year, it'll be. I'm really excited about it as well. So I know Brian's excited about it. I can tell. I can feel his energy coming through the screen as well. I appreciate you too, Nora. And also, speaker submissions for the Michigan conference is. I can't remember. Is there 40 days left for it?
A little bit less, I think. And, again, if you are looking, and I've said this before a couple of times, if you're looking for a place to start and you don't necessarily maybe feel comfortable going to the big conferences, these regional conferences, these niche conferences that are there, they're either in your area or in your specialization, in your niche, if you will, or niche, if you want to be rich, I guess you could call it that too. These are the places where you can start honing your skills.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you really, are lacking in that presentation department, the Performing Hypnosis Summit is for you because you will find all kinds of performers that started out pretty much in the same area that you are that have built careers. They've built, um, careers performing, careers presenting. I think of guys like, Wayne Lee who can very easily go to a business conference and then flip into doing the Regina exhibition or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
He works all different sides of presenting, and an absolute traveler across the country, and actually not even the country, across North America. Like he does go quite regularly into the States for different conferences and whatnot. And where did he start? You know what? He started the same place I did. He was a teacher in Alberta. I'm soon to be, or very soon to be, a retired teacher in Saskatchewan.
nice.
And so there are some definite parallels there.
Yeah. Again, definitely on my dream list of people I would love to see at PHS 5. Um, I tell you, I'd like to get there as well. Dan Anthony, he's a great hypnotist. There's a few people that have not been before, and I know Corey J was going to be there this year, but hopefully we can get him there next year. So yeah, some great people. It's a niche within a niche or a niche within a niche, however you want to say it. But the value is phenomenal.
All right.
There we go.
TikTok is telling me that I'm obstructed.
You are
I
obstructed.
think it was because I was really, really, really small. So
You're not
hopefully
that
that
small.
fixes it. No, just compact.
Compact. So the
I
good
need,
things come in
you know
small
what I need to
sizes.
do is I need to go to a chiropractor. I could probably grow an inch and a half after that.
Yes, yeah. Do you know what? I've not been to a chiropractor for such a long time, but I can feel it in my back already, and so I do quite fancy getting my back cracked again. So yeah, that'll be fun. So yeah, so lots of stuff going on. If you have got something happening in the world of hypnosis, then please do let us know about it. For this, for example, this is a great thing that's happening. This is Tommy V's training, Ultimate Stage Hypnosis Workshop. This is August the 4th to the 6th. Do check that out. Very, very experienced trainer of stage hypnosis, and did a great presentation at PHS about his father, Jerry Valley, and Ormond McGill. So do check that out as well.
Right.
Dan says,
It's agreeing with us.
yes.
One thing I will say about Tommy and his presentation, you know, it speaks to legacy.
Mm, absolutely.
Um, you know, there aren't many um, generational families in hypnosis. This is one of them. And yes, he is a performer, just like his dad.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And the knowledge he has is amazing. So yeah, definitely go check that out. If you're looking at training in hypnosis, then you cannot go far wrong with that. So yeah, oh, you're back on top again.
So it works.
Yay, there we go. Dan says that was a great presentation.
It was, yep. Dan, of course, was there. He did his presentation at PHS on Don't Be Creepy. And
That
yet,
was a great presentation.
yeah, and yet, you know, when I look at, hey, Courtney, good to see you. When I look at the way social media still represents us. So you know, people turning him. I love Dan. Because he's counterculture. You know, Mark's safe from being turned into a cartoon and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
But one of the things that I did notice, and Dan and I actually really did talk about it, not even a week after his presentation, and we got back because that's when that trend started. It was, wait a minute here, guys, why are we being portrayed as these creepy dudes, you know, that are hypnotizing women and turning them into dogs
yeah.
and you know those no, that's not what we do. Or I
Well,
should say that's
not
not what
all
we're
the time.
supposed to do,
Yes,
you know? And so, you know, the rant continues. It's not just the regular stream media now that's misrepresenting us. That feeling, that creepiness is rampant in the way social media now represents us.
it's interesting. I had a thought today. It happens on Thursdays sometimes.
Uh oh.
Now, yeah, now you won't be familiar with him in the UK, in America or Canada probably, but you will be familiar with. There's like a 1940s pin-up girl. She's a magician that does loads of crowd work. Do you know who I mean?
From the 40s.
I know she's current now, but she's dressed like from the 40s.
Oh,
She's got a
okay.
long cocktail dress. I can't remember her
Oh,
name.
uh, uh, I think I know who you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah. So she's a character magician, and so that's a character that she's created. I was watching like an interview with her. She does various different roles, but that's a character role that she plays, and has got massive success from that.
Yeah.
In the
She's
U,
actually Canadian.
yeah, in the UK, there was a television series called Phoenix Nights, and if you've ever worked the working men's club circuit in the UK, and you saw Phoenix Nights, you recognise it straight away. All the characters in it were real characters. One of those characters was a comedy psychic called Clinton Baptiste. Hilarious. And is a caricature of those kind of working men's club psychics. Sequined like jumpsuit like Elvis, backcombed hairspray hair, big diamond ring, and he got very famous for a couple of funny lines that he did, such as "I'm getting the word." I'll not say what the word is because we'll probably get kicked off. But he's a really funny guy. But if you didn't know he was a caricature, you would think he was horrible, if you know what I mean. And I thought that's actually what the hypnosis world doesn't have. It doesn't have a comedy caricature. It doesn't have a comedy character of a stage hypnotist. And I wonder if there was a space for that where a male hypnotist can go like full on Kenny Craig, sequined waistcoat, and be a parody of stage hypnotists whilst doing a stage hypnosis show. So for me, I kind of think that is just, it's a really interesting space. We don't have any character hypnotists. And I wonder if there's a space for that.
I think there could be. It would be a pretty fine line.
Yes.
I know there have been a couple of magicians that have said, kind of camped it up a little bit with, oh, you're supposed to be hypnotized, bup, 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 and then,
Yeah.
then they cut people in half. Carissa
Yes.
Hendricks, yes. Lucy Darling, that's
That's
correct.
it. Yes. Yeah.
Brian gets a check mark.
So I wonder if that's, I wonder if Brian could be the guy to do that. Get him a bit of stage makeup. But yeah, so no, so I just
I
think
don't
that'll
know.
be
Would Brian look good in makeup? That's the question.
heels and stockings, maybe not makeup.
I
There's a
listen.
line.
Like I said to some people the other day. I haven't done that since university.
Yeah, Carissa
And the
Hendricks.
next time I do, I'll shave my legs.
Yes. So yeah, so I do wonder if that could bring stuff forward. I think the closest to it, I don't even know if it is, but I think one of the closest to it would be um, uh, Matt Hale. So he plays that character that's larger than life, but then that's kind of him anyway. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I saw some of his stuff from the Fringe Festival up in Edinburgh, Edinburgh,
close enough.
somewhere up there in Scotland.
Yeah,
And I should know this because my family comes from there, at least part of it. But anyway, and Dan's probably shaking his head, saying, "You're not Scottish."
yeah,
But what I saw, he was doing an '80s or '90s themed
yeah,
show, and he really kind of took it and ran with the part.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And he really does. So I've seen him in the jumpsuit, in the Frankie Says Relaxed, tiny little white shorts and everything. It's he does it absolutely perfectly. So yeah, so I wonder if there is a yeah whether someone will take that role on would be interesting. But yeah, I definitely think
Oh,
there's
look at
there's
that! Dan even typed it with an accent. He says, "I'm totally Scottish."
so, yeah. Bless. Do you know what? Actually, Dan, I shall bring you some haggis over. Well, I'll not say I'll bring you some haggis because I'm sure I'll get stopped at customs. But I'll bring you some haggis over, Dan. I like a bit of haggis, to be fair, and I'm not even Scottish. Or some neeps and tatties. So yeah, back to PHS. The website, the replays are available to order online now. We've got that bit sorted. Next bit is the speaker submissions. So yeah, so that'll be live soon. Dan, it is not a put out at all for me. But yeah,
He probably knows a guy that knows a guy that has access to it all.
exactly. I'll just scoop some cat food and put it in a bag and tell you it's haggis. I'm like, this is the authentic haggis, is this, Dan?
Yep. Oh, we have the amazing Amanda Dodd in TikTok.
Awesome.
How is it going today? And we got lots of good traffic going on here today. I've seen people here I haven't seen for a while. Now, Amanda, I just saw because I was just on her podcast Soul Rain podcast on Tuesday. So uh,
Nice.
yeah, it was a good time. We had a good chat. Man, of course, being from Canada, it was geared a little bit towards more Canadian things, but that's okay.
Nice. Who's next on Hypnosis Heroes?
So next week, um, I should know this.
Dylan, I think it
Let me
is.
just double check to be sure.
To be sure, to be sure.
Oh, you cut out there.
It's Dylan, I think. Dylan
You cut
Lovegrove.
out there.
Oh,
Is it
can you hear
Dylan?
me now? I think so.
They rescheduled a couple times. So
Ah,
uh, if it's Dylan next week, and then a couple of times. So,
oh,
but I'll
I
just
lost. There you go.
confirm that here real quick,
I lost you for a second then, but you're
mostly
back.
because I can.
It's that Canadian internet, I think.
Oh, where'd you go?
Oh,
Did we lose Grant?
I think I'm
There
still
you
here.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're right. So
yeah,
next week is Dylan Lovegrove, and
yeah.
then 2 weeks after that is Steve Falcon.
Oh,
And if we're
nice.
looking even further out, we have Jesse Lewis rounding out the month of March.
Nice, nice. Steve Falcon will be a fantastic one. Such a great guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saw his post as well. If you are a friend of Steve on Facebook, do check it out. He's just posted a offer to get free tickets to a show of his this week. I think it is.
Yeah, and and I just saw it, and I saw that somewhere he had posted that he had the wrong dates for
Yeah,
something or other. I'm not sure if that was the same post or if it was something different, but yeah, it's people say, well, how much news can there be about hypnosis? Well, I mean, here we are. We've got podcasts on the go, multiple podcasts on the go. We've got shows. People have shows all the time.
yeah,
There are all kinds of trainings that are available out there. And then, of course, we have conventions and conferences, and of course, PHS 2027, PHS 5
PHS
coming up.
5. I
Yeah,
like that.
well, that's what it is. I mean, I've been doing a little bit.
We want it with the Roman numerals behind it.
Yeah. Is the question is that our Roman Empire?
Well, let's hope
Uh,
not.
but the thing is, like, we go, of course, right back to the very beginning with PHS, and I look back and I see, every year had kind of something special about it.
Mm,
The very first one was totally online, but we had that absolutely amazing human moment with the Legends panel,
yeah,
where they were waiting for some things to catch up, and they just started talking amongst themselves and reminiscing. Hey, remember when we met in Chicago for lunch, and so that was absolutely amazing. Not that the rest of the panel was junk. It was really really good as well. The second year, of course, was the first year that we were all boots on the ground.
yeah,
Um, it's actually, so when I was talking with Amanda on the podcast, he said it was actually the first time that I met Brian in person, and the first time I met you in person, right? So,
yeah.
so we had that. And then, of course, Jim passed. That was a tough one to get through, but it
Mm,
was also good because it was what we all needed, you know,
yeah.
when we were on the ground there together. And then, of
Speaking
course,
of
this last year was really,
yeah,
really good.
speaking of Jim, for those that know it's her birthday tomorrow. And so, those that know her and friends with her on Facebook, as a community, it would be nice just to send her our love, um, because that, you know, the kind of the birthday without your partner must be quite a challenge, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, do send her our love. But I know I'll be messaging her privately, and yeah, let her know that she is in our hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That's. I think this has been a good time to do it. Actually, we've had some good engagement on the various different platforms, and
Yep, and lots of people rolling in and out of TikTok now. Now that it's been approved,
yeah.
um, not sure that's the second time they flagged my live
Ah,
as not as I don't know. The first time they said it wasn't authentic content, which I'm not sure how that could possibly be. Brian
maybe
and I
we
could
look like an
be more
AI.
authentic than we are, um, And now this one, so yeah,
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Yes, definitely, definitely. But I think we've got all the bases covered, apart from LinkedIn. I have problems with LinkedIn every now and then, and sometimes if it doesn't approve when you go live, it disconnects all your other lives as well. So it's kind of like a I'll only do it if it's something that's not.
LinkedIn is probably the most restrictive. Like
Yes.
it wants like 12 or 15 minutes of lead time to set things up for some
Yeah.
strange reason.
Yeah. Cool beans. That's it for me. I think this week I've enjoyed this week's Hypno News.
Yep, I think we found our new format.
Yeah. Cool. Let us know in the chat if you do like the new vertical format. Maybe next week I can be on top. Um,
I think we can make that happen.
exactly. We can make between us, Sean. We can make anything happen.
That's the way when you have a way with electrons, you can make anything happen.
Exactly. And we've got Brian here as well if we need anything heavy lifting.
Yep, exactly.
Cool, guys. For me in the UK, take care. Have a great week, whatever it is you're doing.
Yep, and as always, take care, stay well, be awesome.
Awesome.